out of the storage room, we got some sales. $6 for Penn State stocking. That is our first Christmas item, I'm pretty sure, recently. And then you do have the $15 remote. You have $21 clogs, wool clogs from Born to be Wild. No, just Born. And then you do have a Lee Sports Boston Bruins embroidered black long sleeve jersey sweatshirt pullover for $30 plus shipping. And that is all that we've had. We've been super busy with the whatnot stuff and also some other things. I did list some really good stuff on eBay, so they should be picking up soon. But honestly, we're just blessed to have these. But we packed our little fingers off the other day.
Like little elves.
We're like little elves. And I'll tell you this, I'm not too upset right now that we only have to pack this one, and we got one more at the house, which is that big metal house thing that we'll pack. And I'm not too upset about it because we did pack over 120 packages in 2 days. And I'll tell you, I mean, we're blessed to have.
Oh, yeah.
I'm not complaining. I'm just saying that this is a nice little relief of, okay, we don't have to pack another 120. But what we do have to do is like we are keeping true to our word that we are going to try to sell everything in this place. Like, we're liquidating a whole bunch of stuff. So what we're gonna do right now is probably go through our purses, go through some of our clothing, some of our good clothing, and then the bins. And then we're gonna sell a ton of this stuff on Whatnot for good prices. Some of the high-end stuff obviously won't make it to Whatnot. Anything over $200 we're not gonna sell in there, but anything other than that, our Whatnot people, they come and they buy the quality stuff for, you know, decent money. So we're going to continue on to offer really good stuff for really good prices on Whatnot. And then, but we're going to really just go through a ton of this stuff and try to sell as much as possible. We might have another show, or we do definitely have another show on Saturday, this coming up Saturday. And I'm thinking that's going to have 100 items. Not 120 like we did before, because that was a lot, but I think 100 items will be good. So what we're going to do is go ahead and go through some stuff, pick it out, then take it off of eBay and list it on Whatnot. So we are out at our booth at the Bounty Hunters Emporium, and Kayla, oh my goodness, is that a big tree? How much is that? $100. That's, we have the same one. Sorry, we just got a whole bunch of, when we see a tree like that, our minds go straight through it. So basically, we showed a whole bunch of stuff on the booth the other day, and a lot of y'all actually wanted some stuff, so we did pick some stuff up. Always remember, it might already be sold. Reach out to us at our website, BeardedThriftMachine.com, to see if you need anything. Also, my parents have a booth in here. We did get a couple questions about that, and the booth is, if you walk straight down the aisle from the front door, this is their booth right there, and then that's their sign. So they are Z-Shore Sales on eBay, and that is their booth. It's directly down from ours to the left. So if you guys want to stop by and see their booth, they also have one in here. We had a whole bunch of eBay sales. Hopefully it's one of your days to ship, because this thing is a monster to ship. We are out at the storage room to pull some orders. Also, I just came back from the dentist, and it was a good time, wasn't it? We didn't know it was going to take 2 hours, but it took 2 hours. No, not my teeth are super, super clean. So we're going to go ahead and custom skew some orders. We're going to pick some orders up. We've done fairly well today on eBay. We haven't really listed a whole bunch. Maybe I think I listed 10 items yesterday. But again, we have a very big Whatnot show coming up on Saturday. And then we are going to custom skew a couple of things here. And we're also going to pull some more items from our eBay to our Whatnot. At the storage unit, as you know, and we have some sales to go over, and we're doing it different. Do y'all feel like you're on a different planet right now? Because you can't see C4. You can see C23 though.
And Joseph.
And Joseph. Hey, wake up! He's sleeping. Snap-on Tools, Seal, Monopoly. Just bought this at a yard sale for $5. Sold for $25 plus shipping. Big Blue Point. That's what it is right there. It's a battery tender. This thing sold for $275 plus shipping. She weighs a ton. Then you have the nice, very nice pair of Doc Martens that sold. They sold for $45 plus shipping. Out of the Halloween Department 56 haul that we just got, we posted this one because it was actually worth a lot of money. This one sold for $30 plus shipping. We've sold a few of these already on our Whatnot show. And then this Saturday coming up, this video should be out before that Saturday. We'll also have a Whatnot show that has a ton of those on there if you're into that. And then also this Glock. It ain't a real Glock. It's not a real pistol, but sure looks like one for sure. It's an airsoft gun, sold for $90 plus shipping. It came with 2 mags and also came with a flashlight. So that's good. Let me shove it back in here. I did pick it up for 40 bucks. So we like to triple our money when it comes to buying stuff. But I knew this was going to sell fast, and we made it fast, what, 50 bucks on it? So that ain't too shabby. Now, the other day, what we did was, see, we're going through our inventory, and we always knew that this was a problem. And it really showed it what was a huge problem when we went through our inventory. And we've only been through like 30 items. 10% of our items that we go through, roughly 10 to 15%, are not on eBay anymore. They're either been lost in eBay algorithm, they're just not there. So if you have a large inventory, or even not a large inventory, I would seriously go through it maybe twice a year, right? I think once a year would be a lot to go through this. Once a year would be a whole bunch of work. But I guarantee you that 10% of this stuff in here, because we have, what, 1,500 listings? So that would be 10%. 150 items in here are not on eBay that we posted at one point. So that's actually kind of, yeah.
A lot of items.
So you just don't know. You walk around, you're like, hey, I haven't seen you on eBay lately. Are you there? Hey, are you on eBay? So we don't know. I mean, I wish they could talk, but it's one of those things. I think eBay, when they restart stuff, I think there's like glitches sometimes. It takes them away. I don't think it's malicious. I don't think they mean to do it. I just think it's one of those things when you have an online basis with something that big, things happen and accidents happen and things get kind of swept under. Or sometimes maybe somebody sends us something and we like maybe end the item for some reason, or I don't know. But I will tell you this, that 10 to 15% of our items, I know that seems like a lot, are not listed. A lot of the ones that I found have been listed more than 2 years ago, where I was like, man, I don't remember that, but it should definitely be on eBay type of thing. So we're going to go through all of this, all 1,500 items. Our plan is to go through all of that this year and get it completely done, ready to roll for the new year, because we're trying to sell everything. Everything's getting sold. Now, like tools and stuff, we're not going to put that stuff on Whatnot. We do have some Lyman's pliers, but other than that, that's not a very good Whatnot item. Like pots and pans, unless it's small, maybe like these guys, you know, maybe that would be a good Whatnot item. But I don't think anybody on the Whatnots are looking for a Griswold cast iron vintage number 9 lid, right?
Yeah.
I just don't, I'm not seeing that would sell that well. Also, we had a comment that shoes don't sell that well. We actually did very well with our shoes. So I think it all depends on actually who is in your Whatnot. And how many people you have, and then the amount of people, you know, that are willing to spend some money. But we've done very well with it. We like it. We're going to continue on. Like I said, there's one this Saturday, and Saturday's all the way. October 2nd is our first Christmas one. So we're going to unload a ton of Christmas stuff.
November 2nd.
November 2nd. She keeps them straight. November. What did I say? December?
October.
October. I don't even know what month it is. I ain't got a clue. But we're going to go ahead and get that done. Anything that's Christmas in here is going to be taken out and obviously put on Whatnot, because we are just trying to sell everything. Now, we might be trying to sell everything because we might be looking heavily into a warehouse to rent, right?
We're trying.
So if we're thinking, hey, maybe something will happen in a couple months. One popped up $3,000 a month that we found out to be slightly high. It's more than three times what we pay now. So it's very expensive for the warehouses, but I really feel that we're going to have something soon. I really do, because it would be nice to have some. We've actually looked into buying another house and using it as our warehouse.
Yeah.
That's close. I'll tell you what, like you get a single wide trailer around these parts for not super expensive. So, but that's where we're at right now. We're gonna go home, listen more stuff on Whatnot. I might show a little bit of that. I know I say that a lot and I never do, just because it's in my front room and everything's like jammed together. On the Bearded Thrift Machine, I don't think we put out that we found 155 to 200 ceramic vintage Disney figurines. We might show some of those. Some of them are really, really awesome. And they're also going to be on our Whatnot show. Some will also be posted on eBay. And then we'll put some in our pockets. I don't know what we're going to do with the rest. But 155 is a lot. I actually already broke Mary Poppins. So she ain't popping no more. But we're going to go home, ship that stuff up, ship it up. So I just had dental work done. I can't speak worth nothing. We're going to go home, pack that stuff up, ship it out at the storage unit, and we are pulling 6 or 7 orders today. It is a Friday, and we did pretty good on eBay for the last couple of days, one of our better days. And it's not because I think that sales are just going to start picking up because of fourth quarter. I think people are going to start Christmas shopping soon. So if you have anything to list, go ahead and list it now, because I really think this stuff is going to be starting picking up. We have a huge Whatnot show. You should be seeing this on Saturday. So we have a huge Whatnot show tonight. I'll give you a preview when I go home. Everything's already listed right now. We'll probably get 100 items or maybe 105 items, depending. It won't be 120. The show after that might be even bigger than our biggest show ever, just because we are liquidating everything, selling everything. What we're gonna do is go ahead, pull some orders. Kayla's already in here in the back. Look at her. She's already pulling orders back there. Where you at, Kayla? Kayla? This is Kayla hunting orders in her.
My phone's dead. Can you help me?
In her natural habitat.
Please.
All right, so what we got here is a flute. $35 for that guy. And then we did sell this for $68. This is the Craftsman. So that was good. That's the technical term of it. We did sell this to a viewer. It does not have your, you left a note, but it doesn't have your name. So thank you so much. I'm going to say your name is Ellie, maybe? We do appreciate that. And then we did sell Salad Master. Back it up. Beep, beep, beep. Salad Master saucer pan 1.5. I see it right here. That is a 1.5 Salad Master. I'm telling you, Salad Master, sometimes they take a while to sell, but they always sell. This one sold for $45 plus shipping. We sold a Hummel. And remember, we got these Hummels for free. We got Hummel. These are not in the right area. Who put these here? Is that you? This is Hummel shelf.
There was no room on that shelf.
No room at the end. Okay, this is number 428. His name is Summer Surprise. I'm guessing he does not have a box because I usually put the box. I pre-packed all the Hummels. Summer Surprise right there. $25 plus shipping on that. We just sold the golf club. Putter. Back it up. All right, got a putter here. And this is a putter that oh, it's right here, right in front of me. The putters obviously are all on the putter shelf, just like this. But they also have a custom SKU. So this putter's custom SKU should be tell me if I'm right. Tell me if I sunk your battleship. 4924D.
Yep.
Yahtzee. Also, we just had an interesting thing happen at the USPS. We had an item returned to us, and I don't remember them ever charging money, right, to return it to us? I guess it does. Maybe it's never happened to us, but recently the USPS has been like charging us more money than we think is right. Maybe. I have no idea. But basically, we sent something, it got returned back, returned to sender, and we owed $15 for the return shipping cost, which is weird, right?
Yeah.
I don't think that's ever happened to us before. We've had items returned in the past where they just return it to our house. This was returned to our P.O Box, and then we owed $15 on top of that. So I have no idea. Also, we had an issue with international stamps. We have to do more research on that because we were given some wrong information at the USPS about international stamps. Don't you agree?
Well, they said, I think it's still, you can use 2 stamps, but I think the package was too big to use a stamp.
Yeah,
because they're telling me that the bubble mailers are too big to send with a stamp, even though they're under an ounce.
Yeah.
Which doesn't make sense, because if you're sending international mail,
you should have an international stamp.
But they don't know what's in there.
Yeah, but that's why I can't have a thick padded mailer, probably. Because it can only be something like a piece of paper or something. So I don't know. Sometimes the USPS, honestly, people always try to figure out shipping. I think it's kind of like tax law. You just don't know. I think it switches day to day, and it all depends who you talk to. I think that's how tax law is also, is that you just don't know. You do the best you can, and if you get popped on something, you say, oh, I'm sorry. So what we're going to do is go home. We have nothing to pull in here, right? Everything on Whatnot is what's going to be on Whatnot.
Yes.
So we have a lot more stuff. Remember, we're doing every Saturday. This Saturday, when you're seeing this, I think this is going to drop on a Saturday. We have one tonight. The next one following that is going to be another everything one, and it's going to be big. We're liquidating. We might do 200 items. We might do 250 items. So bring your popcorn, bring your favorite beverage, grab a glass of water, or whatever it is that you drink, because we're going to be there probably all night long. Maybe we'll have like, I don't know. We're going to liquidate a ton of stuff. And so then after that is going to start our Christmas ones. So if you like Christmas ornaments and you like Christmas decor, we'll also have some maybe like new stuff for Christmas presents and everything like that. We're back at the house and we have a lot of stuff to do today. Actually, I'm taking half the day off because Dad is actually going to come over and help me work on the Mustang. It's been sitting on these jack stands now for I think 2 months. and it's got to get running again. We're doing a lot of work to it, so it'll be fun. One day I'll take all 10,000 of y'all out for a ride. But first, what we're going to go ahead and do is go in the my eBay room. I'm going to show you the kind of like a little sneak peek of what we have for Whatnot, kind of how we set the room up for Whatnot. And it's a lot more behind the scenes than you think when it comes to Whatnot. It does take a lot of work, but it's also a good way to move a whole bunch of product. So we are in the room. As you can tell, the lighting is not that good. So we have a big ring light right here that we put in front of us. And then, so when you're watching us on Whatnot, that's sitting there, you can see us. And then also all this stuff right here is for sale. And then across the room, all this stuff is for sale also. We do have some really cool items for sale. We have some Carhartt stuff for sale. We have all of these little ceramic guys. Let me show you this real quick. Check them out. We bought these at a yard sale. There are a ton of these little guys. If you like Disney, we have a ton of Disney stuff coming up. We do appreciate everybody who watches these videos and then who do subscribe. We did hit 20,000 subscribers. And let's be honest, that means that I got to try to get 100,000 subscribers to get one of these silver play buttons for this channel. So go ahead, if you haven't hit the subscribe button, go ahead and hit that for me. What we're gonna do, got a ton of work to do, especially on the eBay side of things today, because I really want to get the Mustang up and running. So I do appreciate everybody watching. Remember, hit the subscribe button, and I do appreciate it.